তার মধ্যে কিরামের জন্য এরকম মাথা ইয়ে ভারী হচ্ছে এই গরু পোষলো কিরাম এই পাশে
ওই যে পার্ক আছে যাও
delay, maybe a little check if the ball hit the
তুমি
helmet
যাও
or
তুমি
not.
নামে চলে যাও তাতে ইভেন
Just a pause in the play. We heard from the stump Mike Salman Ali Agha asking if the ball had hit his helmet or not. It has hit the helmet, so that's
এর মধ্যে কি আর বেশি আছে
why they go through the processes. Looks fine, but they still have to go through
কি আইলো আবার
physio coming onto the field, ask him questions and make sure that everything's fine. That's why that slight delay. That might help him focus more. Well, he hit a six down the ground. Maybe that's the way to go. Maybe hit straight. Like that. This time it is being smashed away. That is a glorious hit. Yeah, that attempted sweep. Yes, Pervez Imam wasn't successful, but what he managed by blowing that through, he forced the bowler to change the line, which was outside the off stump, and that was more than enough. For Pervez to gain another six. KFC score a scholarship. KFC awards a
This throw wasn't in control, but wow.
How about that? Nice roll of the wrist to be able to place the ball with some force. Very good by Imon. Remember, he got 100 in UAE versus UAE or just 53 balls. So it can be destructive this over. Couple of sixes and that swept boundary was flatter. The Saim Ayub concedes 19 off that over. It's 27 without. Pakistan been very good in this series. Already won the series, now looking for 3 in a row. Crowd still filtering in. It's been impressive the way that the crowd has come in even after the HPL PSL. Large attendance. This is probably the final game. Well, it is the final game of the season in Pakistan. So you're around, walk in, because there'll be a little gap before Pakistan get going on home soil again. Round the wicket, Hassan Ali. Change of pace. This is what he's been doing well. Changes of pace and length. And this is something that everybody is doing well. The Vigo Tell selfie moment. Always holding the pose. Imon has got a start. He's 20 of 10. Short ball. That's looked good. So first the slow one, then the short ball.
And those 90 runs in the previous over by Imran must have settled the frayed nerves. Now he's watching the ball till late. He's got the start. They changed the line. Got it close to the stumps, and then that bouncer.
Again, change of pace. He's not giving you the same two deliveries consecutively. It's either been change of pace or change of length. He's keeping the batter guessing now. Tanzir was down the wicket, but it was a knuckle ball.
Yeah, talking about Hassan Ali, he looks so dialed in. Making the most of the opportunity he has got after a long time to represent Pakistan. That's in the air. Fielder trying to get underneath. A valiant effort from Fahim Ashraf, but it went. In fact, it went over the boundary line. A lucky break for Tanzir.
Yeah, another change of pace. That's why it wasn't hit perfectly in the middle of the bat. But Fahim has made a lot of ground. He's done exceedingly well to get to it and create the chance. Unlucky that it rolled into the fence, but that was real commitment shown to try and take the catch from Fahim Ashraf. This time in the air, but in the gap. That's a terrific extra cover drive. Back-to-back boundaries to end the fourth. It's 36 without loss. Bangladesh opening partnership just gathering steam. 36 of the first four haven't lost a wicket, so they built a little bit of a platform. But we know this is a very good batting surface. Previous two games, Pakistan 201 and 201 in the first T20I and the second T20I. Fahim Ashraf, who's been good with the ball this series. Launched away. It is high in the air. One bounce into the fence. Boundary to welcome Fahim Ashraf.
Well, this is not the first time we have seen Fahim Ashraf introduced into the attack, and he is welcomed with a boundary. He wasn't strong this time though. Fuller in length, but these two batters, they are backing themselves up to hit the ball area and down the ground.
3 boundaries in a row. Last two deliveries of Hassan Ali's over went for boundary. Fahim Ashraf, first ball 4. And driven through extra cover, so make that 4 in a row.
I saw inveterate of the left-handers to see that line and hit the ball through extra cover with plenty of control. Such an elegant stroke. High elbow, presenting full face of the bat, and held the pose.
Bangladesh, well, the ideal start for them now, they're just blossoming. But they need to make sure that they take this deep. They're not a side that has a middle order that's been firing. I mean, a couple of collapses in the first two T20Is. So the problem with the batting is a batting collapse. So they make sure once they get in that these two make the bulk of the scoring count.
Especially with the fact their middle order hasn't come to the fore. They got the start and they have to put pressure on themselves. Okay, we're going to turn this partnership into something big to be able to take the pressure off from this middle order.
29, Imon of just 15. He's a very attacking player. By far, this is the best period of batting that Bangladesh have seen this series. Bank Alfala. With Bank Alfala's 1100 plus branches, open your current account from the nearest branch to enjoy various services and earn orbit rewards by maintaining and growing your balance. Right now, Bangladesh need to grow their balance. They're 44 without loss. First two deliveries disappear to the fence. Ashraf just going back of a length. Two fielders, deep mid-wicket and deep square leg, protecting the boundary.
And this is good from Imon. That was the requirement after picking up a couple of boundaries in this over. Just rotate the strike.
Last ball of the fifth. Fetched away and well done from Hassan Ali. He dives and stops. Maybe a boundary. Just a single of that last delivery. 10 off the over. It's 46 without loss.
This has been really good batting from Bangladesh. Going a good train at the moment. 9.2 is the run rate at this stage. One more over to go before the power play is completed. But they're bowling beautifully, batting beautifully at the moment. Abbas Afridi into the attack. So they're batting beautifully. I think the tactics from Pakistan have been poor, actually. Can't have part-timers opening the bowling. So Mayub, yeah, he's a very good spinner, but he's a better batsman than a spinner. And yesterday it was Salman Ali Agha who opened the bowling. He was 17 in his first over. He's a better batsman than a spinner. Got to work some plan out. Of course, there's no Afridi playing in these games, so that would have been the obvious choice, bowling the first over and being devastating like he normally has been throughout his entire career. Faheen Ashraf bowled the first over and went for 11 in the first T20 international against these guys, Bangladesh. So I think the strategies have been poor. I don't know if it's the captaincy, I don't know if it's the coach, but that hasn't been good enough as far as I'm concerned. But Bangladesh have taken advantage of it, 46 for none. At Ali Khan, how you doing?
Pretty good. These two youngsters have batted and opened their batting in the T20 International. This is the 7th time. They haven't been able to get a 50-run partnership, but the way they have batted, I know that you mentioned about Siam bowling a couple of overs, but they've taken full advantage. And once you have that sort of a start, the kind of start that we've seen from both the batters, then you would expect, if not both, but one to bat and bat through their innings. And if that can happen, and surely Bangladesh would be hoping to put runs on the board. 190, 200.
They took advantage of it. Sobai went for 19 in his second over. Got paced all over the place. Ashraf then came into the attack and he got hammered in his first over as well. So now it's a matter of Pakistan trying to pull things back a bit while these guys are flying right now. It's a very fine shot all along the carpet for four. Beautifully played. Yeah, with that boundary, the 50 partnership, the first time this pair has added 50 or more. That is a lovely shot. He's batted beautifully, aggressively, and proper cricketing shots. You're down the ground, always so pleasing on the eye to see youngster eyeing to hit down the ground. Once again, Imon picks up a boundary. Strike rate of very close to 190 now, a couple of sixes, and that's his fourth four. He's dealing largely in boundaries. Very good batting track. Bowlers are going to play catch up here for Pakistan. Bottom edge. Looking to drive that on the up. That's an indication of how good this surface is. Coming on nicely to the bat. But they are playing superbly right now. Took advantage. There's been different bowling, and that 51 unfinished and 35 balls, that's flying. Nice to see them working so well. Looking to go straighter than that. He's trying to go down, I think, even actually mid-on region, actually. Lost his shape totally. As it squeezed backward a square. Yeah, he's just letting us know these. He should be going straighter. Super Asia, Pakistan's leading home appliance brand. We have home appliances from them, Super Asia. Snappers are in. Waltzing across, inside edge onto the pad. He's going to retain the strike. Power play has now been completed. 53 for none. Great start for Bangladesh.
53 for overs. After 6 overs.
Curve just letting us know that power play is done. Let's have a look at this action from Bangladesh. You'll notice that they got a bit dished up that they could put away. That was solid. A couple of left-handers who played some superb shots at the start of the settings after Pakistan won the toss and elected to bowl first today. Something a bit different. But some of their shots were brilliant. Give himself an opportunity to catch that. Good drive through the cover as Ashraf came on. Also back over his head as soon as he arrived. It's a really good drives from these two opening batsmen. Little left-handers playing well.
That's what they are playing for, and Pakistan already has that in the bag. But an excellent start for Bangladesh. 7 4s and 2 6s in the first 6. Skipper and the attack.
Yeah, let's see what he can do, the captain. So leg side for starters. There's been some connection with the thigh pad, although Tanzan doesn't think there was. A little bit of a wry grin from Tamin Tanzan. He thought that should have been called a wide. Solomon Aliaga's just trying to get a couple of overs under his belt, I think, at this stage. Maybe just the one, I don't know. They've got Debra Ahmed, who's been brilliant. That's wide.
Yeah, both the batters were part of the under-19 World Cup squad in 2020 when they went on to win the World Cup. Bangladesh beating India. They've showed some serious form here tonight. That tournament, and also now bringing up the first 50 partnership.
solid down the ground. They want to keep going. Of course, this run rate is brilliant. They want to stay on that and not let that... has got to get to past the 60 mark, somewhere around the 80 mark, if not even more, if at all possible, and then a couple of guys thrash towards the end of the innings, and that guarantees a good total. Chance for one of these two blokes, if not both, to really kick on. Bottom edge.
It's been a good over. 8 balls since the last boundary, so the pressure now building up. Playing across the line and getting an inside edge.
Going straight, that's the value of that. And it's gone for 6. That's a great way to finish the over. Ends up being 11 from it, 64 for none.
Edges for 6. That's a beautiful shot down the ground again. Shimmy down and then exposing the stumps. Picked up the length very quickly and smashed it. What a shot to finish the over.
7 overs done, 64 for none at the moment. Let's look at the Bangladesh lineup. Khalid Ahmed. On debut, 32 years of age. That's nice for him. Has played some tests.
No, but it's important that now the rest of the batters can make a really good contribution. This partnership looking good, but it is all up to Nitin Kumar, the skipper, and obviously to Rido, who hasn't been among runs chucker really. We know that he likes hitting sixes, he likes to score runs quickly.
Here we go, an out-and-out spinner who's in real good form. Abrar Ahmed into the attack, about time. 3 overs by part-time spinners in the first 7 overs, by the way. 2 by Ayub and 1 by Salman Alaga. 35 runs in those 3 overs. 35.
He's been the pick of the bowlers for Pakistan, 6.75 the economy, and he's picked up 3 wickets in the 2 matches that he has played. So has Shadab, was picked up 3 wickets for 6.50.
World's first arbitrage crypto exchange. Exchange on. Download the app at exchangeon.io. Download the app there. World's first arbitrage crypto exchange. Wrongin.
Now that's the challenge. How do they handle the quality spinners that Pakistan has in this team? We've seen those part-timers. They've taken that full advantage. That's absolutely fine. More importantly, how to handle themselves against the likes of Abrar and Shadab. Both the left-handers looking very comfortable.
That's cracked. That's beautifully cracked. That's a terrific shot for 6. He's just picked that up superbly. Maximum result.
He's a powerful lad. When he hits it, it stays hit. Full of muscles here. Now look at that, the right leg, clearing it up and making room to free his arms.
Now the scholarship, KFC score a scholarship. KFC is awarding higher education scholarships to a deserving student for every 6 hits during this series. Bottom edge, stunning into his foot. That was a fine shot. 2 balls left, 8 from it so far. A little bit flat at that time. A little bit leg side, just whipped away. The outfield is lightning quick. Can he get there? No.
Now misses the line and he takes full advantage. Onto the leg side. Deft touch, just a little bit flick. Wheeler inside the circle. Did chase, but to no avail. Yeah, nicely played, just tucked it in. Played it finer. It was a little bit quicker from Abrar. It's a good batting.
This is Bangladesh's highest ever opening stand against Pakistan in T20 internationals. Naim and Tamim in 2020 got 71, so this one now is 76 unfinished. 12 off this over. Abrar's first. That's hit well as well. Oh, and it's gone through. That's an unforced error. That's just gone straight through. That's not going to make the bowler very happy. No, look at that look. He's a bit... 16 from it, 80 for none. In the last over, look at those skyscrapers with that boundary also. Imon picks up his first 50. Remember, he had scored already 100 in the bag. That was against UAE. But what an electrifying start this is for Bangladesh. 52 of just 27 deliveries for Imon. He's played absolutely superbly. They're on track, certainly, for plus 200, 210 at this stage. Abbas Afridi. Out of that 52, 42 runs and boundaries. Magnificent work. And looks as such a good player when in this kind of form. That's the one that he put it away. Sweeping it and picking up a boundary and picking up his first 50. Yes, he has 100. Bisecting those two fielders. He went to close, but just couldn't pull it back. It has been a brilliant knock from Parvez Hussain Imon. It's nicely bowled from around the wicket, trying to tuck him up a little bit. This has been good batting. You mentioned about the number of boundaries that Bangladesh have already picked, 9 4s and 4 6s, but also keen to rotate strike. If you look at the way they've handled themselves, they've pushed the fielders back at the edge of the circle. So single is on. Even if you don't pick up a boundary, you can easily pick up a single. This is good, very good. Short delivery, picked out the man. Fortunately he did, otherwise that would have raced away as well. All seems to be disappearing to all parts right now. I missed out. That was certainly an opportunity for Tanzir Hassan to pick up a boundary here. They look a little bit more settled. Remember, a couple of times he's thrown his wicket away. But when you see the other batter from the non-striker, someone like Parvez Hussain Imon, to score runs and score those runs in that manner, it just takes the pressure off, doesn't it? So this is a good combination between these two youngsters. Picked up, charging, smacked that, belted it for 6, effortlessly. That is superb, absolutely superb. That is wonderful, wonderful display of batting here. You spoke about Parvez Hussain Imon. What about Tanzir Hassan Tamim? Goes down the wicket, makes some room, and he cracks it away. Cover and mid off for another 6. That's the 5th 6. 9 4s and 5 6s in this innings, and that means 5 scholarships from KFC. You might have heard the call in the middle from these two guys. They communicated midway, coming back for 2. Good running again. Really good work. Yeah, this is good batting. Even though you're looking to score runs and you want to score runs quickly, he has hit the 6. And then he looks at the field and just tucks it away, putting a little bit more pressure onto the fielders in the deep, and gets a couple of runs. This is very good batting. Stepped at that run rate, by the way. It's up to 10.2 now. A thought of 2, briefly. Another good over, 11 from it, 91 for none. Someone nearly like I said at the toss, he wanted to try something a little bit different. Well, they are, that's for sure. They're going to be chasing some leather here. 91 for none. Run rate at 10.1 at the moment. Continue at this rate, they'll go at 202. To go a little bit more, it's 220. But this opening stand is outstanding. Shadab Khan, another spinner, into the attack.
Seventh bowler inside the 10th over. Well, he's bowled well in the last two matches. Looks like the kind of form that these two batters have shown so far. They should handle him better this time around.
He's a key player in this game, Shadab Khan. So nice to have quite a few of these sponsors that have been around for a long, long time with the PCB over the years. Here's another one, Emberx Solar Energy, Pakistan's #1 solar brand, trusted for over 15 years. Long-term sponsor. Might have heard the call of two, was optimistic I think, because he's got a pretty tidy arm.
They'll probably be looking at to rotate strike because he has been successful in the last two T20 internationals against Bangladesh. So you really don't want to see these two batters taking any sort of risk because they're going great at the moment.
Yeah, considering also the collapses they've had in the last two games. Got to make the most of this. Well, they're playing so well, and a good serve has got to really cash in here. M1, 54 off 29, has been magnificent. Tanzan's been fairly patient as well. He's provided great support. He's no slouch with his strike rate at 130. And he's cracked that for six. That's a fine stroke. Right out of the screws and superbly caught, sir. Didn't interrupt his phone call at all. Or his celebrations. Well done. Did you get that catch? Did you see that? Did you see that?
Yeah, the first two deliveries were two singles, and they were patient enough to pick up the right length. This was full. And he says, thank you very much. I'm going to put it away for another six here. There's a really good shot. Oh, look at that catch.
What a grab. Catch of the match, I think, that one. Catch of the match. Oh, look, there he goes. He's getting some snaps done as well now. Simple, look at this. Yeah, still talking as he catches it. Throws it back, just hang on a sec. I'm just losing my balance. I'll come back to your call shortly. That's beaten the bat. It's been a while. 99 for none, halfway through.
Finally, the Tigers have started to roar. They have really ambushed Pakistani bowlers. Finally, in this series, it's a good start. Another smack, another six. The fun continues for Bangladesh. This has been a terrific beginning. 100-run partnership, laced with 4 sixes. And we've seen a surety and class go hand in hand. They're leaving Pakistani captain to think about so many things. These two batters look so dialed in and seizing on every opportunity to hit the ball out of the park. Another scholarship. Yes, KFC scholarship. Will award scholarship KFC to a deserving student via the KFC scholarship program.
absolutely dismiss out of his sight. Picking off the length and in no uncertain terms. That is smash and a half.
Disdain and arrogance. Easily be spotted in that particular stroke. A Caribbean flavor in that one. And the flair.
There's a lot of clarity, there's a lot of purpose behind what we've seen so far from Bangladesh. And this is what the fans wanted. Bit of a ticker, bit of a fight back. And no game in international cricket is a dead rubber. So you want to prove a point here. Pakistan, remember, after winning the toss, electing to bowl first, electing to challenge themselves. But what a surface this is turning out to be. In fact, so many matches over the last 5 weeks, 18 matches been played on the square in the last 5, and you can't complain about the quality. It really has been special from this crowd here. The curators have done, the ground staff have done a fabulous job.
Yeah, the pitches in Pakistan have certainly improved. There is no doubt about it. A consistent bounce and pace, which was a miss.
That guy's waving has been part of the deal for now good 30 years. That's scooped up in the air and that's taken.
It's Abrar who picks up a catch and provides Pakistan with a breather. They needed this desperately. First wicket has gone down.
Now, was there any need for that? He was hitting the ball beautifully down the ground. Fahim Ashraf, a comfortable catch for Abrar, another one for him. And finally, the opening partnership has been broken. Tanzim contributing with 42 from 32, 110 for 1.
The captain is in, coming at a very good juncture of this innings. Runs on the board, and this has been a terrific opening burst from Bangladeshi openers. The third fastest 100 runs partnership in T20Is. Just took 61 balls.
Yeah, rollicking start. The openers have given to their side. And for Pervez Moore, who's been batting beautifully, beware. Do not refuse a single to the captain. Otherwise, you'll be blamed.
Yeah, he may again suffer from moody blues. He saw the fielder, hence attempted that ramp and looked a bit awkward. It was well targeted by Fahim also. He followed the batsman. And in the end, it was a very, very good catch and a massive relief.
And also took the pace off. Rolled his wrist. And hence no timing. An easy catch for Abrar.
Yeah, it's been smooth and flowing innings from the left-hander. Imran has been more than impressive. It's 112 for 1.
center spread. Pervez Hussain Imon, 66 of 33. So Bangladesh have played the first part very, very nicely. It's been a powerful start. Now the end has got to be as powerful. We know the innings can go pear-shaped if you don't really hold your shape. So they've got wickets in hand. They can experiment with the batting order as well. Shadab coming on to ball. Bowls a wider googly, wider angle. Googly's been given as a wide. Staying away from the left-hander's reach.
That wasn't a bad idea from Shadab. The ball away from Pervez, who's been meaning to hit the ball.
And so wicket went down and so has Imon. So 2
Strikes for Pakistan in no time gives them now a lot of hope and comfort.
Yeah, you give a ball to Shadab, he'll pick you a wicket somehow. The first googly he attempted was a wide one.
But this time around, he managed to pick the outside edge.
And nicely just catch
By Harris behind the stumps. Had to peer over his shoulder, but did it nicely. But a good hand from Pervez Imon. 6.
All right, taking out a little bit extra time.
There might be another range here.
Tawheed Ridoy is full of promise. Yeah, once again bowling that wrong gun. Shadab, 2 wrong guns to the left-hander, did the job, staying away from his hitting range, and instead of going through the offside, yeah, he tried to hit it across the line, top edge. Keeper called for it and accepted it quite nicely. Last time Bangladesh were off to a good start as well in the last game, 44 for no loss, and then losing 7 wickets for 33 runs. Just a polite reminder that it can't be repeated again.